Day 20 of the 30-day speaking challenge, and my guitars are on the bed. This is where they used to hang. There it is. Quite nerve-wracking, actually, because that middle section is gone. The only thing left is to destroy the other two walls. And this one behind me. An important thing to always remember is safety last. Oh! And really make sure you use the correct tools. That wasn't the right one. Doggone it. It's really easy. You just have to do that. That's a little better. If at first it doesn't fit, force it. And if it breaks, you need fixing anyway. It's just a little harder to fit in there with only one hand. You really want to have two hands at all times on your power tools. One hand should never be trying to record with a cheap cell phone. Now that we got that in, we have to test and make sure that it actually works. Do you trust me with this? I don't. It's really good to look into one of these, and if you don't have one, borrow one from a friend. These are the stupid sticks that make sure you don't do something stupid. Cutting into the walls often results in electric shocks, so you want to know where the electricity is. Cutting in electricity is never a good idea, so there you go. That's my stupidity point. Don't go stupid on that point. And besides all that wonderful advice I just gave you, go watch a real YouTube video if you're going to do something like tear down this entire section in your office or any home improvement project. Go watch someone else besides me. That's highly advised. I'm about to do that right now because this seems simple enough, but I am sure there is some gotcha that I have not thought of yet that I will find out about as soon as I attempt to do it on my own prior to looking into how someone else may have solved or failed at this before me. I rather learn by other people's stupidity because I've done enough stupid things in my life to last at least a lifetime, but probably more. And so this concludes our day 20 of the 30-day challenge, where we speak for at least 60 seconds and one day for at least 60 minutes. Always have to think about that. There wasn't a lot of speaking, really, in this one. There was a lot of cut scenes, and there was a lot of interjections, noise, and action. But sometimes it's better to take action, right? We often hear actions speak louder than words, usually when we're growing up. Usually when your father is really disappointed in you because you said you love him, but you still disobey, you still stayed up real late, you still made a lot of noise, you still made him have to get up in the middle of the night many times to scold you, and then he had to still go to work the next day tired as a dog. Actions speak louder than words. I love you, Dad, but the actions don't match. But that's just an example. So, just to illustrate, actions speak louder than words. And today, this day 20, is that day. Actions, less words. And this is the aftermath. Ugly as sin, but soon to be revived with a nice paint job. And for anybody watching that found my antics irresponsible, I agree. Falling off a ladder purposefully with any kind of sharp tool, power tool, anything. Falling off a ladder doesn't really matter with what, just falling off a ladder purposefully and uploading that to YouTube where lots of very malleable minds are watching. Not a good idea. That being said, I do want to say, use your brain. You know, when you watch TV, when you watch any kind of videos, whether it's a music video, whether it's a movie, whether it's a documentary, ask yourself what you're watching. Does it make sense? Does it make sense for you? Don't try everything. Don't try to sue people after you try everything. Just think. The cutscenes are fun, but they're not supposed to be real. It's what makes things look more action-packed when you have one scene jump to the next and it keeps your brain thinking, oh, what angle am I looking at now? Look at all the stuff happening. Ooh, eye candy. But don't let that fool you. That's not reality. Not usually. So go ahead and create your videos that look like they're reality, but don't actually do the things. I did actually fall off the ladder. Kind of not the best example, but you get my point. So this does finally conclude our day 20. Tune in tomorrow where I decide I am going to do day 21 about something I don't know yet. But I'm sure I'll figure it out. And if not, maybe we'll just skip it and go to day 22.